It was smooth. It was just nice to, give my body a rest, let my hands and stuff heal up, and, decide to get back into it.
What's Coach Lynn's message been the last couple of weeks?
Be aggressive, physicality, bounce back, Came off a loss, so we just looking to use that as fuel for our next game.
What were some of the teaching points of the Notre Dame game when you watched the film back?
Just physicality up front, just stopping that run, first of all, and, getting to earn that third down pass and stopping them there, too.
What obstacles does this running back face for this weekend?
You talking about Nebraska?
Yeah.
I mean, we just gonna bring it. Like, just physicality, just domination, everything we've been putting in practice, just getting ready to just release that on Saturday.
This running back's really good at breaking contact, so what's kind of the key to handling a back like that?
Just dominating up front. You can't really break tackles if you can't get out the box, so we just trying to keep them in there.
How excited are you to get back on the field? It was kind of like after the Illinois game, you have to wait another week, and then you played great against Michigan. Is that same mindset this week?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just like you said, just excited to get back out there. The running back is actually from Minnesota, so it's going to be fun to catch up with them again.
As someone from Minnesota, do you have any pro tips on how to play in the cold? Because it's going to be a full game Saturday.
Honestly, I think the cold games are easier than the hot games. Just at least up front for us, because we be big and sweaty and all that. So we just try to keep it cool.
How excited are you for that atmosphere? I mean, it's going to be sold out. They're going to do a blackout. They're going to have the towels going.
Man, I've been hearing a lot about Nebraska and their stadium and Lincoln and stuff like that and their fans, and I'm just excited to see it. Just use their environment as fuel for us. So.
Is there anything that you have learned from the last two road games, that maybe anything, teaching points, or just anything that went wrong in those games that you can learn from and get better this week?
Them road games, it's a lot harder, so just being able to bring that physicality week in and week out, even on the road games, just the main thing.
Yeah, I think it's
there's not many, well, actually there are no live periods at this point in the season, like no live tackling or anything. So how do you kind of, keep sharp with that when you're not?
Honestly, you good. Just wrapping them up, running through our tackles, running our feet, trying to keep our guys safe, obviously, but doing the initial motion along with running your feet keeps us in check.
So what did you do during the bye week?
I just chilled, to be honest. A lot of my teammates went home, but Minnesota's a little far, so I didn't want to go home for like a day and a half. I like to enjoy my time with my family. So.
Was your mindset different after this one versus the last bye week, or pretty much the same?
No, same thing, just dominating.
What do you think is the most important thing that this run defense needs to do to be better than it was against Notre Dame?
Just have our minds right. It all starts up top, so get that straight and be dominant.
What do you think goes into getting your mind right?
Just preparation, honestly. Just like a test. You study for a test, you're not gonna be nervous. So just keep studying, I guess.
We've heard the phrase "do your job" a lot, and it seems simple, but how hard is it to make sure that you're, all on the same page together as a team?
It really just comes down to trust. How much you trust the guy next to you to do their job. If they trust you to do yours, you don't want to disappoint them, and vice versa.
What gives you confidence that message has kind of stuck over the course of this past week or these 2 weeks?
Just the way the guys have been attacking practice has been a little bit different. Just the mental side. We spend a little extra time on the fundamentals and the technical stuff, and when we get that sorted out, it makes everything up top way more clear, and you can play way more fast and confidently.
After these two, previous losses on the road, are you doing anything different as far as travel preparations or mental preparations for that?
I've always kept my routine the same. I mean, I don't go into a game thinking I'm gonna lose, obviously, so I try to keep the routine the same and try not to do anything that I've never done before. You don't know how other factors may affect you when it comes to game day, so just keep the main thing.
Still one more?
What's the biggest challenge about their run game, Nebraska's run game?
Honestly, just how elusive their back is. Like you guys said, he could break tackles, he could jump cut, all that stuff. So being able to close the pocket and to secure that is the main key.